What is going on, guys? I'm here. Welcome back to Football Manager. We are about to play Villa, then we go into the FA Cup semi-final against Wolves, which we will undoubtedly win. Not feeling confident, although we did dispatch West Ham off camera yesterday. Marco Asensio on the score sheet twice, Douglas Luiz popping up with the first, and they were just brushed aside. They weren't really any match for us, which is nice going into those games where the media just got absolutely zero faith in the home side. Speaking of home side, we are the home side that will go into the game against Villa. There is a slight problem, though. Ruddy is going to have to become our saviour over the next few days, or weeks even, because Jack Butland injured himself in training, 10 days to 3 weeks out, so he will miss the FA Cup semi-final. That could cost us. We did have an extremely good goalkeeper, of course. I can't remember his name. Raya, was it? The former Blackburn man. If you can hear the ice cream van, I will not be going to get anyone any ice cream, so sit down. Yeah. Unfortunately, we sold him because it was just too good an offer to pass up. Brought in Ruddy on a free, and, well, more or less on a free anyway. He's played a game, but cost us that game this season. I think he's played twice, actually. Not in the league, but he's about to. He cost us nearly £17,000. Well. From Wolves, incidentally. Well. Could he be the guy to knock Wolves out of the FA Cup by saving a penalty or something? Who knows? I'm going to have to keep one eye on that game. When is it? It's about 3 days after this one. So I think I'm going to be playing some of the, not kids, but I'm not going to play the sort of main team. I think I'm going to play the team that I don't have any intention of playing against Wolves, because I kind of want to keep people fit. So I'm going to play Alex Hunt instead of Gibbs White, who has now become an England international, would you believe. Melagoni is going to play instead of Douglas Luiz. I think that's fair. Alex Telles is going to remain on the bench. A, Baba wants more first-team football, but B, Alex Telles is the player I'd rather play in the FA Cup. I'm going to play... who do I want to play here? Florian Thauvin instead of Berardi. That was the whole point in switching the system. Markovic comes in for Broughton, who is our now main defender, really. He's first choice. I'm going to play Bauer instead of Vagnoman. And I'm going to put Thiago Maia, I think at least, on the bench instead of Gibbs White, because, again, he's going to be playing in the next game. And Mariano goes up top. We'll leave him up there as a centre forward. I kind of want to not play Torre, but at the same time I feel like I have to play Torre, because the only other option is Gibbs White. But I would like to play... do you know what? We'll put... Forget Maya. We'll play Gibbs White on the bench and we'll bring him on. But here we go then. We have... Yeah, I've got my defence sorted. Don't worry about it. We got it. We should be fine here. Villa, not the best of sides, no disrespect. But fingers crossed, we should just come through this relatively unscathed. I mean, who have they got, really? There's not many changes there, are they? I mean, Navarro, I don't think he plays for them in real life. They've brought him in. But apart from that, there's not an awful lot of changes from the actual Villa side. Although when Villa got relegated to the Championship in real life last season, end of last season, was it? I can't remember. Well, no, it wasn't even last season. Whenever they got relegated, like 3 seasons ago, I said then, and I stand by it now, they had a very, very good side, but they were always going to get relegated because the team that Villa built was one that was going to be good in a few years' time, because they had a lot of good youngsters, and they got relegated because the team wasn't ready. And it's progressed and developed over the last few seasons. They've obviously would have made a few signings since then, and now they're back in the Premier League in real life. In this game, we are losing 1-0 at home to that Villa side. Ruddy could definitely have done better. One of their best players has gone off, and the guy who came on scored the goal. We are not playing very well. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah, we need to wake up a bit here. Desperately so. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I don't think we're really playing for anything at this stage. But it would be nice if we could turn this around. Let me tell them to show some passion. I know I've not got my seasons right with Villa, by the way. I genuinely can't remember what year they got relegated, but I always knew that they were going to come back up because they had the youth there to develop, and the likes of Grealish and stuff. Not that I'm a fan of Grealish, but he was always a player that was going to come good for them. There's the goal. There's the equaliser. I just don't want to lose this game, really. 23rd goal of the season for Abdoulaye Touré, who is being watched every second of the day by Real Madrid, by the way. A player that I think I'm going to be lucky to keep hold of in the summer, especially if they come in for a bid. You know what's going to happen. He's going to be like, why didn't you let me go? We're going to bring on Jovelic for Touré because Mariano's going to be given a full game here. Just not in the position that he probably wants to be playing in. I'm also going to bring on... could have brought on Gibbs White. Now, we'll keep Hunt on for the full game. I'll leave it like that for a minute. We'll play on. Tell them to get creative, regardless of what happens here. Hurahan has gone down, or Hurahan is going to go down here. I think it may very well be a penalty, to be fair. We're gonna just have to wait for him to trot over and have a look at the little screen. Florian Thauvin has come on as a sub and potentially given away a penalty, which would be bad news bears for us because that would probably be the end of the game. And he has given a penalty. Brilliant. Love it. Fantastic. Come on, Ruddy. Be the saviour I know you can be. What an absolute plum. Why did he dive the wrong way? Well... oh dear. Aston Villa are beating us for the second time today. I can't quite believe it. There's Melagoni into Mia, out to Kent. Good ball into the box. Needed. Out wide it comes. Here's Markovic, the centre-back, for some reason out on the left. What a ball that is. Bauer, can he put it into the penalty area? Just trots past the Villa defence, plays it into Jovelic, who hits the bar. I mean, Villa weren't even awake there, and they still... got away with it. I mean, we need to sort ourselves out. Bauer with the ball in. It's defended. We get it before Kearney does. Well done, Alex Hunt. Here's Thauvin. Needs to make amends for that penalty that he gave away. There's Baba into Kent. Back out to Baba. Ball played into the penalty area. Comes back out again. I mean, the pressure is relentless, but we just need to convert, Ball into Jovelic and he scored. I love it. Back on level terms. This game doesn't mean anything, but I really don't want to lose to Aston Villa. No disrespect, but come on now. We are better than Aston Villa. We need to be making subs here. We need to save the players we want to save for the next game. Let me bring on Leo Stulak, who I would rather play as a Segundo Volante. And I think I might bring on either Gibbs White. Can't bring on Asensio unless I bring him on for Mariano. Don't really want to be bringing on Berardi. I think Gibbs White for Hunt might be the sub that we make here. Mazzala attack, confirm changes, and there we go. If we just say demand more, maybe that will, it's focused a few players. Sorted someone out. Right, let's get a goal before the end of this to get the victory, shall we? Ryan Kent with the corner, plays it into the penalty area, comes back out to Thauvin. It's going to come back to Kent here, surely. There it is. Puts the ball into the area. Thauvin plays it across. It's gone down. Gibbs White with the goal. Could that be the winner? He's only been on the field 5 minutes and he could just very well have scored the winner. Liverpool have just gone ahead against Leicester. They were very close to dropping points as well. 2 hard-fought games for us. Those are the type of things that make a champion, though, really, isn't it? When you're not playing well, you're under the cosh against a team that is just being, they're digging their heels in, they're being really stubborn, and you can't seem to break your way through, and then eventually you do and you win the game not against the odds, but, you don't deserve to win the game. Although I feel like we have actually done well enough to win this. I mean, possession-wise, shots-wise, we just haven't been taking them. But ball out to Bauer. Could we get some icing on the cake? Maybe not. Ball comes all the way... I say icing on the cake. Could we just not concede? That would be great. Ball played forward. Kent's header over the top. I think we are just winding down the clock here. 10 seconds left. Just keep the ball, lads. That's great control from Thauvin, by the way. We're still pressing for a goal, even this late in the game. Can we blow the whistle, ref? Come on now. Oh, if we concede, I swear. That should be it. Yes, it is. We've won the game. That was hard fought. very hard fought. It took a 80th minute sub to change that. Well. We go into that Wolves game, probably not the favourites anymore if we play like that. That was absolutely shocking. Annoyingly, I forgot that Asensio was cup-tied. So I could have played him against Villa, and it probably would have been a much easier game had I done that. But yeah, never mind. So on the bench then, Mariano drops, Alex Hunter's dropped, Melagonia's dropped. I'm going to have a look at fitness actually first thing. Ryan Kent could do with maybe being rested. Unfortunately, I can't really do that. Harriet could play instead of him, who I've just bought on the index, by the way. If you are interested, I think he'll do well for Schalke this year. But either way, I'm going to play with that team against Wolves. It's a little unorthodox because, yeah, like I said, I would like to have my star man at left mid and Ruddy is in goal. But it is what it is. We're just going to have to get on with it and hope that our defence is good enough so that Ruddy doesn't have to make saves, and also that our attack is good enough that we absolutely tear them to pieces. They have got Krychowiak in there. Bolly's still there. Forster in goal. Redmond at right wing. Mitrovic up top. Diogo Jota, sorry. I don't know. Didn't have a look at their bench. But hopefully this goes a little bit smoother than the Villa game. We can make it into the final. Assuming that Tottenham make it into the final, then it could be another game in which we have to overcome Tottenham. It's going to be. It's only a matter of time before Tottenham beat us in a big game, because they've really sort of failed against us in the big important games in recent years. But it's, like I said, it's only a matter of time before they come out on top. They've had a big injury there to one of their star men, and they've brought in Helder Costa, I think it is. Should be interesting. We've lost the ball. Here is Helder Costa, the substitute. Forster gets it clear. They've still got the ball in their own half here, but we've stolen it back. Here's Berardi, pokes it forward to Jovelic. It's a defensive error, but I'm not going to complain. 37 minutes on the clock. We go a goal up. That's a big goal in a big game. Big game. Down there, the only other game playing today is Chelsea Villa in the league, which we don't really care about because neither of those are close to us. Here's Kent with a free kick just before the interval. Comes back out to Berardi. Pokes it back towards goal. It's such a poor goal. It's actually gone down as an own goal. Moratan has scored it, and it was so slow. It was trickling along the ground, and we've somehow managed to pull that off. And we are 2-0 up going into the half-time break. I mean, I couldn't have asked for much more, really, at half-time. An injury to one of their top goal scorers and 2 goals for us is a dream. I mean, you don't wish injuries on people, but this is a video game, so I think I can get away with it. Don't want him injured in real life, obviously. But yeah, more of the same in the second half. Just control possession, don't concede early on, and we should be fine. Here is Dendoncker. Ball played into the area, and has that... It's gone over. I was going to say, did Ruddy just make a save? No, he didn't. It went over the bar, but it looked good anyway, didn't it? I can't seem to shake this itchy schnoz. Here's Douglas Luiz, plays it down to Vagnoman. Ball comes in and it's blocked and cleared. Here comes Helder Costa. Skips a challenge, plays it in towards an unmarked Mitrovic. What is going on? That, my friends, was embarrassing. There was no one there defending. They've got another injury. We've not made a sub yet. Maybe we should start thinking about it. 20 minutes. Oh, hello. I've just closed my game. No, I haven't. There it is. Right, we've got... Oh, hello. Pause button didn't work. Well, things are conspiring against me at the moment. Let's bring on the experienced Melagoni for, I'm thinking, Douglas Luiz. We'll go into a sort of more supporting role there. I think it might be time for Mariano. Not that we need another goal, and we're not trying to tighten up at the same time. Let me take off Torre, bring on Mariano. We'll just make those 2 changes right now until the final, maybe 5, and maybe bring off... I'm thinking Berardi could do with a break here because he is 70% fit. I can't take off Kent, so it's going to have to be the other way around. Switch those. Put him into a Mazzala again. Don't know why it does this. Support. And then bring on Florian Thauvin for Berardi. Hope that Thauvin can play the final 6 minutes without giving away a penalty. Here's a corner to us. Alex Telles whips it in. It's defended by Aaron Moy. Here's Gibbs White. He goes down under a challenge. It's cleared, and the injured party is going to get the ball here, is he? Oh dear. Broughton has done well. Very well. We need to get this ball clear, please. There we go. That's great football. Well done, Broughton. He's only 20 years of age, of course. Brought him in from Bolton about 3 or 4 seasons ago for $500,000. Mariano has sealed things, and that is the sub, and that's what he came on to do. Fantastic bit of football from us there. I mean, great defending from Broughton. That's why he's now my main centre-back, along with Mir, of course. But that's great football. Mariano with a great finish, cultured finish, if you will. And that should be it. Yep, it is. We are in the final of the FA Cup. Again, for the second year running. Can we retain that trophy, though? That's the question. That's going to mark the end of the episode. I'm just going to have a little look to see if we can find out who won it. That game is played. When is that game played? Today. So we'll skip forward. We'll see who wins. I'm hoping Palace can beat Tottenham. But I'm not going to hold my breath. Tottenham won on penalties. I mean, they went the hard way around it, but they did eventually win on penalties. So it means that we will face Tottenham in the FA Cup final on the 14th of May. And I think that is where we will reconvene. I will play Wolves, Man United, Arsenal, Liverpool and Spurs. I know it's annoying. Those are big, big games. But if I play them, we're not playing for anything in the league, really. We can't win the league. So it's kind of pointless. I think we'll come back for Brighton in the FA Cup final. And then in the next episode, I will show you a lot of the summer transfer window. But it's kind of like, what's the point in showing you these, really? Because we're not playing for anything. We just need to get it out of the way before we can get to the big boy games. But I think that's where we'll reconvene tomorrow. Brighton, final game of the season. And then an FA Cup final against Spurs. I think we played West Ham last year, didn't we? But we knocked Tottenham out of the semi-final, if I remember correctly. But the league looks like this. Liverpool have already qualified for the Champions League. We are 10 points clear of Manchester United with a game in hand. But we do play Man United before the end of the season. Brighton, just to give you some context for the final day of the season, they are in the relegation zone and they look all but done. But if you have enjoyed that, do me a favour and smack that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and until tomorrow, goodbye.
Football Index. The game changed. Download the app now.